1, 2, 3, 4, 5, big gun, beat my favorite.
What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big Johnny G, the Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. All right, welcome back and good morning. If this is your morning, I don't know. But I want to say thank you to everyone that's been subscribing to Two Gun Pixie. That is incredibly awesome of you. Please keep it up. You've been checking us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and I can't thank you enough for all that, just like I don't have the words to thank you for checking out the Two Gun Pixie Zazzle store and looking at some of the cool, nerdy, and RPG-inspired goofiness that we have on merchandise over there. Very cool. Thank you, everyone. But the thank yous are not why you were here. No. You are here to find out what I have to say, my personal opinion on what I think. My personal 5 favorite games that I played in 2019. I want to let you know what these games are and why I thought they were so good. Why they became my personal favorites. Because maybe it's a game that you want to try. Maybe it's a game you should try. But this was not easy. There were so many games that came into Two Gun Pixie last year. I mean, we literally had an unboxing every Wednesday. That is 72 new games last year. And as of right now, we are all set right up until September. So it looks like we're probably going to be doing the same thing again this year with another unboxing every Wednesday. That is a lot of games. And I had to take this list and I had to bring it down to 5. My personal 5 favorite new board games that I played in 2019. And now that I got this list, and it wasn't easy, wow, really racked my brain. This could have easily been a 10 list. But, you know, I like to keep it down to 5, so I tend to talk a lot. I'm verbose and I know a lot of words. So those 5 will be about the same length if you watch someone doing a best of 10 list, I'm quite sure. But yeah, so these games either came out at the end of 2018, so they didn't really get a chance to hit the table until first quarter 2019. But yeah, no game older than that. The games I'm talking about aren't going to be older than fourth quarter 2018, as I say, because that rolled into us playing it in 2019. So I hope you like this list. And I hope you let me know what some of your favorite games that you played in 2019 are. Because who knows, maybe we might want to add it to our collection. All right, let's see if there's a little bit of room down the bench, and we can talk about this. My number 5 favorite new game played in 2019 is by Game in a Curry. It's good for 2 players, ages 12 and up, and could take 15 to 20 minutes to play. And that game? Judge Dredd, Block War. Now, this has been a really great game. This has been the kind of game that me and the 20-sided Warriors are trying to play in a round-robin sort of way. This has gotten us to the point where that's what we want to do, and it's what we have started doing in this game. Now, this is from one of the most fan-acclaimed Judge Dredd story arcs of all time, of the same name, Block War. So right there, if you are a fan of Judge Dredd, at the very least, you're going to want to check this game out. But I think it might go a little further than that. Now, this game is super easy rules to understand, a very fast setup time, and like I said, this game's going to play in under 30 minutes, maybe 15 or 20. That's great. Now, the art in this is amazing. It's absolutely amazing, and the reason for that is because it is official 2000 AD Judge Dredd art. A lot of it from the actual Block War. So again, if you're a fan, it's going to look way familiar to you. And this is a chaotic game of action. My God, this game is non-stop action and chaos. It makes you feel like you are literally in the middle of ground zero for this Block War, with explosions all around you, bullets constantly flying back and forth. Yeah, you're going to feel like you are in the game. Now, the Justice Department itself, because you are playing the perps. You and the other player are playing two gangs of perps. The Justice Department are sort of like NPCs, non-player characters. They're there, run by the game, and they're there to take out both sides, you and the other player. I love that. Again, like I said earlier, it adds to the chaos. Oh, and also, and I hope this comes true, but they're saying that there's going to be expansions. Oh, looking forward to that. My number 4 favorite game, new game played in 2019, is by Ravensburger. It's a game for 2 to 4 players ages 12 and up and can run 60 to 90 minutes. And that game, my friends? Jaws. Yes, that's right, Jaws, based on the movie itself. Now, the rules for both acts, because this game is played in 2 acts, Amity Island and the Orca. And both of these are very easy rules to understand, very fast setup, not overly complicated. Now, the movie itself, as I mentioned, is based on, is a great movie. It's an iconic movie. It is the movie that created the concept of the summer blockbuster. Steven Spielberg's great movie, Jaws. And it is translated into a board game beautifully, including the iconic characters from the movie. One player will be playing Jaws. The others will be playing Quint, Brody, and Hooper. The art for this game I find beautiful because it's thematically pleasing to the eye. The board for Amnesty looks like a time period tourist map of the island. And I love that. It does. It makes me want to look at the board. And the board itself, as I said, has 2 sides. Has Amity Island and the incidents that happen in the Orca. So you flip the board over when you're ready for Act 2. And it also incorporates tiles. There are tiles that are going to be used to represent the ship itself. And as the ship takes damage, the tiles get flipped to the damaged side. And then when it gets destroyed, the tiles are removed, showing the sunken part of the Orca. Now, both acts use hidden movement for the shark to great effect and great anxiety. The shark is constantly on the move, and the other players never know for sure where it is, and it makes to a great cat and mouse back and forth. My 3rd favorite new game played in 2019 is by Ultima Games. This is a 1-player game for ages 13 and up, and could take you anywhere from 15 minutes to an hour to play. The game in question, my friends? Unbroken. Wow, this is such an easy game to follow. The rules move organically. They completely make sense. And it is a fast setup time. And that always helps when you want to play a game. Now, there is I find immense replayability in this game because of the multiple end-level bosses and the tons and tons of encounter cards. And the fact that you have to manage everything from one game to another, that will be different. Now, on the surface, it looks like a dungeon delving game. And it is. But its mechanics is not that of a dungeon delve. This is another reason why I love this game so much, because it is actually a resource management game hidden as a dungeon delve game. Oh, and it mixes beautifully together. Trust me on that. The art, again, is absolutely amazing. It sucks you into this unbroken world. To see the monsters, to see the items, to see everything as is depicted on the cards makes you feel like you are the last lone survivor. And again, I just have to end off saying that there's an intense amount of strategy in this game that comes down to the management of your resources, from your food to the amount of wood and metal that you're able to find and then craft into weapons. Absolutely amazing. Coming in at number 2 by Everything Epic. This is a 2 to 6 player game for ages 18 and up. Yes, this is an adult game, my friends, that'll take you 30 to 60 minutes at least. The title of said game? Coma Ward. Wow, this is a very dark and creepy game. The atmosphere is thick with strangeness, and that goes right down to the graphics and the adult situations that you find on these cards, which is why it's 18 years and up to play. The art makes you feel, it does, it so makes you feel like you are lost in an abandoned hospital or asylum. It's almost maddening. So many of the story, or they call the phenomenons, that pack this game are completely insane. And this game comes with a base of 12 of them to begin with. And there's already expansions with more scenarios in it, more phenomenons. Now, this is a 2-part game. The first part is out of discovery. You're discovering who you are because you have no memory, why you're there, what is going on, how you got there. And then the second part of the game is dealing with this. And I really love the way the first part allows you to build up and make yourself better, to sort of gain, you don't gain levels in the game, but you are gaining equipment, you are becoming better than you were at the beginning of the game, and you need it for that second half. Altogether, this game deeply feels like a noir horror story gone absolutely crazy. And that brings us, my friends, to my number 1, my all-time, thus far, favorite new game that I played in 2019. And hands down, that goes to a game by Sentient Cow. For 1 to 5 players, ages 14 and up, that'll run you 45 minutes to 180 or more. It's a big, epic game. And that game? Secret Unknown Stuff. Escape from Dulcie. This game has one of the most amazing boards I've ever seen. It is a 3-dimensional stacked board. So as you are climbing up out of the mesa to escape, you are literally climbing up out of the game board itself. This game has a fun and engaging RPG style with an unfolding storyline, an amazingly fun, silly, and awesome storyline. The minis for this game are off the hook. They're crazy, not just because they're so well made, but they're based on some really crazy concepts for characters. And that uniqueness is something else that draws me to this crazy, fun game. While adventuring through this, your characters are going to be leveling up. This does have some heavy RPG aspect to it. You're going to be leveling up, you're going to be improving your skills, you're going to be improving your gear and equipment, because trust me, you're going to need it as you advance in this game. Expansions, expansions, expansions! They already have 2 mini expansions out with, I think, another 3 or 4 in the pipeline coming down, and then they have the next massive game in Secret Unknown Stuff coming out, which will be followed by several more mini expansions, and then the third of the trilogy, the final big box game. You want replayability, you want a continuing storyline, you want a fun, engaging storyline. This game has it. Secret Unknown Stuff. Escape from Dulcie.